Hi there, it's day 30 of Yogtober, so the penultimate day. So let's get on with our second to last 15 minutes. And we go wide with the feet today, about 1 metre apart. Just angle the toes to the corners of your mat and just let your hands come into to the chest. Thumbs just resting against your breastbone. Just chin parallel with the floor, just focus on your posture a minute. Hips slightly rolling forward just to bring attention to your core. And let's just breathe, find a stillness. Great. So now just follow the tailbone down all the way as you bend your knees and then touch down. Bring the hips up, straighten the legs and spin the arms up and out and round. Nice and big, and then down, follow the tailbone, exhale. So come right into your hips, all the way back up, inhale. Exhaling down. So get into a nice little flow, a nice little rhythm of this. Inhale. Exhale, follow down. Follow the tailbone, push up, straighten the legs. Okay, then just stay down, just move through the hips a little bit. Move from one side to the other side. And just bring your elbows into the knees, hands together again, thumbs to your chest. Just really draw yourself up through the spine, chin parallel to the floor again. And think of a line from the tailbone and out through the crown of your head. Great, and then just pop yourself back up, resting on the knees. You get up, nice wide stance, this time a bit wider still. And we're going to go really big and out and wide, straightening the legs. And then as you exhale, drag the elbows in. So spine straight, the elbows are in and your arms are out wide. Inhaling up, thumbs touch, look up. Fingers nice and wide, spread out as well. Elbows in to the waistline. So exhaling, elbows in, sink, inhale up. So it's a similar one, feeling nice and big and bold. They should really open the collarbones up nicely as you do this, like jazz hands. Up, thumbs touch. Okay, one more. Great, just bring your thumbs to the middle and roll out through your shoulders. Looking over one shoulder and then the other. Cool. Straighten the legs, just pad forwards. Go onto the middle parts of the feet, drop onto the knees and just come down into the frog. So push down through your hips and straighten the back and breathe. Press up now into a really wide-legged downward facing dog. So the legs are wide, flatten the back, wriggle your shoulders nice and loose. And then just walk the feet in a little bit so it's more of a normal dog. Maybe come up and down, and this time let your right leg up into the air behind you. And let it come back in. So you're ready for your high lunge. So you're on the ball of the back foot. Hands are at the chest. High lunge. Breathing deeply there. And then just come down with the hands. And this is a bit of a funny one, but just flip onto the edge of both feet. So you go onto the edges of both feet. And then spin open. So if you've got your right foot forwards, it's your right hand that's in the air. And just Really push through this right hip and lift. Breathe. Okay, come back down. Same thing again, so we just come back to the dog, the left foot goes up into the air. And in between the hands, ball of the back foot, hands come into the chest. Here you are, in the high lunge. Have a little beat or a breath here. And then hands down, and flip onto the edges of both feet. And we just lift through that left hip, and the left hand lifts. There we go. Nice one. And one more breath. Hand down, stepping back into the downward dog. Breathe there. And then just pad the hands all the way back and roll up. Step the head, be the last thing to come up. Okay, just come to the top of the mat. And just roll the shoulders a few times. Maybe just support your lower back and do a little back bend. That's great. And then we're just going to come into the mountain pose. So the toes are touching, heels slightly apart. Draw yourself up. A couple of breaths in the mountain. That's brilliant. Then we take the arms up into the air. Exhale as you fold forwards from the hips. And just bend the knees either side of your feet. Then stride back with the right foot. And hold the breath as your other foot comes back into plank. Exhale the body down in Chandrasana. Inhale, up dog. All the way as you exhale into the downward facing dog. So we're doing the sun salutations here. Inhale, right through. Exhale, left through. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, pull. Inhale all the way up, back bend. So squeeze the glutes as you go back. Exhale, hands to your heart. Other side, inhaling up. Exhale, flat back as you go down. Inhale halfway, exhale, pull. Hands down, inhale left back. And hold the breath as you exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale left through. Exhale the right through. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Back bend. Exhaling down. Okay, we'll just do that whole set again. So I'll just do it from this side this time because I think it might be out of view, I'm not sure. So toes touch, heels slightly apart, palms facing out. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way. And the right steps back. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale the right through. Exhale the left through. Inhale halfway. Exhale, pull. Inhaling all the way up, back bend, and exhale down. Left side, inhale, fold as you exhale. Inhale up, exhale, pull. Hands down, inhale, left back, hold and lower. All the way as you go up. Exhale through. Left foot comes through as you inhale, and the right, halfway, and down. All the way up as you do a little back bend, and exhale. Hands to the, just come down onto your belly, and just rest, head on hands, just for a moment. And then just bring your hands behind you. And maybe link the hands behind your back. So this version of the cobra is sliding the knuckles towards your heels. and just try to really get the knuckles between the heels, but that's never going to happen. Okay, using your head or up. Okay, back down, and this time let's pick up the legs off the floor as well. Ready, off we go. Inhale, everything lifts. And back down. I want to do one more version of this, which is the same thing, but you just hold on to your feet as the bow. Okay. There you go. And back down. And just rest the head on the hands again. Now, just push back all the way through onto your hands and knees and move through the spine, the cat-cows. Lovely. Stop. Okay, so from here, just tuck your toes under and lift into the downward facing dog. Have a breath or two there. And then extend the right leg all the way up into the air. Flex the foot, bend the knee, and just open up that hip, looking under the armpit. Just one more breath. And just trying to keep the same position with the foot. Just let the foot come all the way through to slide across as you reach up with the opposite hands. This is the fallen star. It's brilliant. Hold. And then down. My version of this is keep your legs where they are, and just try and reach the other way. And then you really do get the star effect. Like legs and arms shooting in all different directions. A little bit of a twist as well. So try the other side. So one leg up in the air, flex the foot, bend the knees, open up the knee, push the flat foot against the wall, like imagining that. And then we spin, leg comes out straight, slide it across the ground, and the arm lifts, and the falling star. Breathe. And then just swap hands for the Heather King version. Oh, that is a twist, and that is a hammy hip stretch. Whoa, nice. Falling star. Then return back to the dog. Just come down to the all fours and melt your heart down into the puppy. That's brilliant. Just going back onto the mat, settle over your heels and stretch out into the child's pose. Just walk your hands over to the right. Just get the left hand on top of the right as you just press into that left shoulder. And the other side, pad the hands over to the left. Get the right on top and just drop the right shoulder. And just pad all the way back. Just rest the hands on the knees. And breathe. Okay, and just lean back. Just push through the chest. Tuck the toes under and just this nice little toe stretch, pausing there as you breathe. And then just pat the toes like that. It can be quite uncomfortable, that one. Come down to the ground. Pull up through the spine. Just sitting in the cross-legged position. 3 breaths. Just let your hands come down to the hips and bow forwards to one knee, and bend to the other knee. Exhale towards one knee, back up, and the other. That's it. And then just lift yourself into either a half lotus, or if you can, do the full lotus. I think cross-leggeds will work as well, just normal cross-leggeds, but try and do lotus position. Plunge your hands down by your hips. See if you can suck up and lift yourself off the ground just for even a moment or a second. It still counts. Bring your core up. So you really like hips come under, really that core strength. So I'm going to try with my legs the other way around so that it's with the other one on top this time. Nice and tight. Plunge the hands down and lift. So you're really like sucking up through that core. See how long you can do it for. Maybe it'll improve with time. Yeah. Oof. Very challenging, but it's good to have a go at. And stretch the legs out long. Just bring your toes to pointing and then flexing, pointing and flexing. It's quite hard on the ankles, the lotus. Lovely, and then final fold of the day. Back up. And I think that'll be okay for today. See you tomorrow for the last one. Namaste.